The writer. Lauren Weisberger is an American novelist and author of the 2003 bestseller The Devil Wears Prada, a novel of her real life as assistant to Vogue editor-in-chief Anna Wintour. She attended Cornell University and after college she moved to New York, where was hired as Wintour's assistant at Vogue. There is much speculation that the character of Miranda Priestley represents aspects of Anna Wintour, but the author denies. Today, she lives in New York, where all her books are set. 10 years later, she published the sequel of the book, Revenge Wears Prada, The Devil Returns. The plot of the book. Andrea Sachs, a recent graduated girl, moved to New York hoping to find a job in publishing. She is hired as the junior assistant of Miranda Priestley, editor-in-chief of the fashion magazine Runway. Andrea is told that if she manages to work for Miranda for a year, she can have her pick of jobs within the magazine industry. Andy's relationships became complicated because of her new job. In fact, her boyfriend Alex grows frustrated with Andrea's long hours and constant stress. Andy's relationships with her family and her best friend Lily also suffer. At the end of the year, Andy must travel to Paris Fashion Week with Miranda. Once in Paris, she learns that Lily is sick because of a car accident. She knows that she will be fired if she comes back home. Then she decides to honor her commitment to Runway. Miranda is pleased and tells her that her future is bright. Finally, Andrea realizes to her horror that she is becoming more and more like Miranda. Andy returns home to reconnect with her friends and family. At the end of the novel, she is returning to Elias Clark building to discuss a position. And then sees a girl who looks harried. She is the Miranda's new junior assistant. The plot of the movie. Andrea Sachs, a recent graduated girl, is hired as the junior assistant of Miranda Priestley, editor-in-chief of the famous fashion magazine Runway. Andy puts up with Miranda's bizarre and humiliating treatment in hopes of getting a job as a reporter or writer somewhere else. With the help of the art director Nigel, Andy learns her responsibilities and begins to dress more stylishly. As she spends increasing amounts of hours at Miranda's beck and call, problems arise in her relationship with her friends and her boyfriend Nate. Miranda offers to her the possibility to take her to the fashion shows in Paris instead of Emily. Andy accepts, hooks up with Nate, and goes to Paris with Miranda. Andy succumbs to Christian's charms, and after spending the night with him, learns about a plan to replace Miranda with Jacqueline Foyer as editor of Runway. She attempts to warn Miranda, but her chief already knew of the plot and sacrificed Nigel to keep her on job. Later, in the car, Miranda tells Andy she sees some of herself in her. When they stop, Andy gets out and goes away. Once in New York, she fixes his relationship with Nate, and she's hired in a newspaper, also thanks to the good references of Miranda.
I never thought I would say this, Andre, but I see a great deal of myself in you. You can see beyond what people want and what they need, and you can choose for yourself. I don't think I'm like that.
Differences between the book and the movie. The film adaptation keeps the principal ideas from the book, but at some points is totally different. The movie is lighter than the book. In fact, all Andrea's crises are not described, but just touched on, and the movie is centered on fashion and relationship within characters. In the book, Andy goes away because of Lily's car accident. In the movie, this is not the reason. In fact, she goes away because she doesn't work for Miranda in the fashion world anymore. In the novel, Andrea's boyfriend, is named Alex, and he is a teacher in an elementary school of the Bronx. In the movie, his name is Nate, and he is a cook in a famous restaurant. Also, the relationship with their parents is different. They don't appear in the movie. Only Andy's father does, and he is not happy about her daughter's job. The character of Nigel is totally different. In fact, in the book, he hasn't an important role, but in the movie he is one of the main characters. He is a great friend and colleague of Miranda that helps Andy to become more stylish and beautiful to Miranda's eyes. Even the character of Lily is totally different. In fact, in the book, she drinks a lot and spends the night with lots of men, but in the movie, she is a serious and front girl. Another difference is in the relationship with Christian and his character. Young up-and-coming writer in the novel and famous freelance writer a little bit older in the movie. Andy, in the movie, spends the night with him in Paris, but in the book, there are just few kisses. In the movie and in the book, is really emphasized the main theme of the difficult task of deciding how far you are willing, or that could be put aside, to achieve new dreams.